Welcome back to the channel, guys. I was gonna wait for this video, but I've been asked over and over, what am I doing to the GT500? So I figured in today's video, I would go over my plans for the GT500, at least my initial plans for it. All right, guys, so one thing I wanna talk about is these cars come from the factory. Of course, you know they're supercharged, 760 horsepower from the factory. The car put down 689 SAE on the dyno, bone stock, stock tune, everything. So the cars come very well put together from the factory. And I like to call them a Swiss Army knife because you can take them to the road course and they handle very well. You can take them to a drag strip and they do pretty decent. And then they are a great car to drive on the street. So there's not a lot that you have to do to them to modify them, to make them better. And it takes very few mods to actually make these cars respond to what you would want. All right, guys, so let's get started on what my plans are. My first plan of attack, of course, this has no tune on it. Of course, we're going to tune it with Wengerd Performance, like always, guys. So we're going to tune it, get a Wengerd Performance tune in it. That's going to be one of the first things we do. And we are going to pulley it down. But one of the things we got to focus on, and especially here in Tennessee, we are coming up on the warm months. And in Tennessee, it gets hot. Yeah. We get hot up in Tennessee. Not as bad as Florida and Texas.
You're still talking 90, 95.
Yeah, we still hit, you know, we still hit on up there. We still hit 100 a couple times. I mean, it gets hot. So one thing that I want to focus on is the cooling. So we are going to go in, we're going to do everything we can do in the cooling department to get that supercharger cooled down so that we don't have to worry about crazy high IATs in the middle of summer. And that's one of the biggest things that can lead to engine damage. Still doing research on exactly which items I want to go with. So if you guys got some GT500s out there and you've got some like the intercooler bricks that, you know, let me know what you think. I'm leaning toward the Whipple intercooler brick, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Talk to me. Especially if you've already got a GT500, if you already modified your car and it's working really well, I would love to hear back from you. And of course, we're going to pulley the car down and we are going to put it on E85. Now, one of the good things about the GT500 is it can handle 1,000 horsepower on the stock fuel pump setup. But what we are going to upgrade, we are going to put the 4 Innovations fuel rails in with the crossover, and we are going to upgrade to ID 1300s. That way we have enough fueling for whatever we plan on doing with the car. As far as the intake and stuff like that set up on it, we are planning, man, look at this Mach 1, guys, is leaving. Just picked it up. That thing is sweet. I have a big thing for Mach 1s too.
Got the Shelby split spokes, long tube
oh,
headers.
They're so nice.
Very nice.
All right, where was I? Oh yeah, okay. So the intake setup on this car, we are going to change it up, but I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I'm kind of leaning toward the Fat House Performance Code Air, the carbon fiber closed box. Of course, we'll probably go with the cone throttle body, all the goodies and stuff like that to really maximize and pick everything up. And we're going to pulley it down. How far we're going to pulley it down, I do not know. I am not 100% sure yet because Gavin, of course, wants me to go big power. And it's looking like I'm leaning that way for the drag strip because these cars, the way they launch, they're not the greatest at launching. They mile per hour way more than the ET. So I'm gonna need some power to play around the drag strip. But then on the road course, we can dial it back. Yeah. And then on the street, whatever mood I'm in. And then who knows where it would go. There's no telling. But I wanna go out and at least a couple times this year, road course, I like to hit up a couple different tracks. Not saying I'm gonna do it all the time, but I would love to take it out there because I love going around curves. I'm not just a straight line guy. I do like driving cars around curves. So that being said, that leads me into the next topic, exhaust. And we'll start up here in a second and rev it up. But this car is completely stock and it's pretty loud from the factory. And I know there's some noise decibels that you can't go over at certain tracks. So I've got to do my research because the last thing I want to do is put something on that's going to be stupid loud, and then I go there and I got to figure out how to muffle it. So the exhaust on this car sounds amazing. Gavin, you go ahead and start it up.
Absolutely.
You need a key.
That will help. That does tend to help.
There you go. But we'll start it up for you. And that's not even in track. Car is warmed up already, guys. I drove it up here, so it's already warmed up. and put it in track mode. I'll go ahead and give it a couple revs. Alright, so that is completely stock. Everything under the car is completely stock. Nothing has been touched. So that from the factory is pretty loud. So I think for the time being, we're not going to mess with the factory catback because it's from the factory. It's really nice. It sounds really good. Maybe a few things to make it flow a little better. Anyway, but anyway, outside, but nevertheless, guys, these cars they come so very well put together. There's not a lot of stuff that you want to do with it, and that's why I was going to talk about in this video is that there's why.
I don't know.
Just slow down the steering.
Rubbernecking the 500, I guess.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't know. Oh, that's a man. I have yet to go to a gas station and not get stopped. It's crazy. I got stopped by a guy. Never not gonna go there. You know that little thing going around on TikTok right now where the guy's like, "Oh, you da 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 da." Oh yeah, I've gotten a couple of those already. Oh yeah, my car can out. Yeah, huh? Anyway.
Put nitrous on an Ecotech.
But anyway, the guys, these cars. I don't know where I was at in the video with that. I lost all my bearings. Like, where was I at? But guys, this car, I've been enjoying this car. I'm going to get you a driving video, guys. I'm just trying to find some people that can film because I feel like it deserves to have some good shots in it. But that's coming. We're going to take you down the road in it. We're going to have a little fun in it. That's coming, guys. And I want that to be the next video. But then everybody kept asking me, what's your plans for the GT500? What's your plan for the GT500? The wheels. See, here's my dilemma on the wheels. I love the factory wheels. I don't know why. I really like them. Everybody's like, hey, you going to change them out? I'm like, nah. They're wide. I really like them. It's probably something I'm going to sit there and look at the car one day and be like, you know what? I want to change them up. Yeah. But right now, I like them. And it's kind of like, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like, what are you going to do? And don't get me wrong, guys. There's a few wheels out there that I've been eyeballing. We'll see. I really need a set of 18s to go on the back so I can put some drag radial on it for the drag strip. So we got to get that. But anyway, guys, and I guess I decided to go ahead and take these off. Gavin didn't want me to, but I guess I decided to go ahead and take them off. I'll get that done here shortly. I just got to get my heat gun out and take them off. I hadn't had the opportunity to take them off. I like them, don't get me wrong. I just,
like I said, it differentiates it from every other silver and black 500. It's yours, you know, it's yours.
Yeah, but that was done by somebody, I don't know. I got mixed feelings. They're gonna hit me in the comments again.
Yep.
So yeah.
Go Bert. I mean, what else do we say?
But guys, that's the one thing about it. That's why I put this video off, because there's not a lot to do to the 500. They respond a few mods. Yeah. I mean, injector. I like the fuel rail because I just like to give the extra.
Yeah.
Little flow. But yeah. Injector, fuel rail, pulley, tune, and these things fly. Yeah. Like, they make power. They just work. And that's the one thing that's so great about it, is that you don't have to spend a lot of money. Now, you can go all out and put a Whipple 3.8 and go all out, but I don't know. I like the GT500. I've been waiting to get one for a while, so I want to experience everything to do with that stock blower and what it can do, because it's a 265 from the factory. So they're not like the old stuff back in the day. Yeah. You know, the 13 14 had the 2.3, then you had the 1.9 before that. Yep. So, I mean, these are the 265 from the factory. Like the cooling side, get that fixed. But other than that, I mean, I really just enjoy the car. I have been having a lot of fun in this car. We took off the side pieces here. I took them off. So, I know when I go to the track, I want to put them back on. But what do you think? Leave them on or take them? Leave them off all the time or put them back on? What do you think?
I mean, I do like the little extra aggressiveness it does give the front end, but I'm 6'1", half a dozen, you know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about my plans. Like I said, you know, I would like to say that we're going to stop around 900.
For street driving.
That's the beautiful thing about having the pulleys. We can change out the pulleys. You can pulley it down for the drag strip, pulley it up for whenever you want to.
And on the stock fuel system, you can swap 93 to E. You can,
Yeah, that's the greatest thing. You can go 93 to E85. And these cars being lower compression to the factory can handle a lot more power 93 than the Coyotes can.
That's true.
So there's so many good things about this car that, and I absolutely love it. Have zero regrets buying it. Like, I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I always thought when I spent this much money on one car, but you don't stop to thinking about that I probably spent that much money on a car before.
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't spend it buying it. We spent it on a lot of mods.
Parts and time, we had
a lot of mods that this car has already.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something to think about.
Already boosted, already has great suspension. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, this car handles so well. But all right, guys, yeah. So, guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about what we're doing with the GT500. How much horsepower do you want to see? Not saying we're going to go there, but these things make 900 really, really stupid easy. So, who knows? But I know to go a whole lot, we do have to port that blower. So that's one thing we might go ahead and do. Yeah. Might get a hold of Kong and yeah. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you have not, and we will see you in the next one.